It's finally been confirmed. The summer event is the next event coming to Aether Gazer version 1.1, and along with it comes a brand new S-rank grade up character, Skadi. And in this video, we're gonna showcase the character a little bit. I'm gonna show you her design, talk about her, and I'm gonna show you her kit. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it poppin'. Alright, so before we even get into her kit, this is Skadi. As you can see, she's an absolutely well-crafted, beautiful character that looks like she's somewhat of a mix between a Gundam and a human being because of the fact that her jet ski is kind of merged with her character. But as you can see, her weapon is actually a part of the jet ski as well. And yeah, she's an Ice Elemental Divine Grace unit. Very, very beautiful. And one thing that's very important to note is this is going to be your only opportunity for quite some time to obtain her based off of CN. Now, knowing that Yostar is making some changes to the schedule, we don't know if this is going to change, but we can make a safe assumption that once this event ends, you probably won't see her again for a very long time. She's not a part of the main story. She's not included in anything after this. She is basically just left to be a part of the summer event. So this is your opportunity to get her if you want her, or if you just want to collect her just because she is going to be a very limited unit. So yeah, here's your opportunity. Scoop her up. Beautiful character. Let's get on to her kit. All right, guys, so here's Skadi. We're gonna go ahead and show you her abilities. And one thing that I wanna note is this is an Ice Elemental character that has two forms. First form, utilizing a sword to attack the enemy, just very easy to understand. And her second form actually allows her to take that jet ski that's on her back and attack from range. I'm gonna demonstrate all the abilities that she has here. Keep in mind that the full explanation of every single one of these abilities will be at the bottom of the screen, while I will demonstrate in the most basic way possible because, well, explaining every detail of these is just not really my forte. This is just for demonstration purposes, so people will know if they want to pull for the character in the first place, and if they want the full nitty-gritty details, they'll be able to see that on the screen as well. So let's go ahead and start with her basic attack. Now, her basic attack consists of a 5-chain combo, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, looks like more, but it is 5 attacks. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now like I said, every one of her abilities does ice damage, including her basic attack. Now, something important to note is she also has a charged attack that she can do from holding the basic attack. Now, this has a lot of validity later because of these S marks right above her health bar. For every single one of those S marks, she deals more damage. You'll see at the bottom of the screen exactly how much. I don't remember off the top of my head, but for every single one of those S marks, this charge mode or this charge attack is stronger. So let's go ahead and show you her skill 1, which gives her one of those charged marks, or I think they're called ice bearer marks, icebreaker marks. So skill 1 is basically a fury swipes, a nice little combo of attacks. And you see she now has a second S at the bottom of the screen. And I can go ahead and do it again for a third one. Very, very self-explanatory, right? A nice combo that does ice damage to the enemy and gives you one of those icebreaker, ice bearer marks. I believe you can only have 3. Yep, you can only have 3 at a time. So just keep that in mind whenever you're trying to get the most out of her charged attack. Now, her skill 2 is also very self-explanatory, right? So it just basically dashes forward at the enemy. And one thing that you'll see in the future, whenever you use her, she actually helps her gain Divine Grace. Now, my Divine Grace bar is full, so you don't see it right here. But if I happen to catch a little clip of it, I'll go ahead and place it here instead so you can see that when using this ability, it also gives her Divine Grace. Now, I'm going to skip skill 3 because it changes her into her jet ski cruise mode. So we're gonna go ahead and show you her ultimate ability. Now, once again, you'll see that her ultimate is very self-explanatory. There's no crazy things you have to do to execute it. It is a very self-explanatory ultimate move. Now, it doesn't just attack one enemy, it attacks everything in a vicinity. So it is an AoE ice damage attack, just so keep that in mind. And I believe if the enemy enters a state where they can't be frozen or they are immune to the element, you gain an ultimate charge. So that actually helps you do the attack again. Now, one very important bit of her kit will be her shield and her dodge, right? So if you do a normal dodge from an enemy, it will actually do damage to the enemy, but it'll also give you a nice charge of that ice bearer mark, right? Very, very useful for getting away and also dealing damage to the enemy. But the important part of all of this is her shield that she generates when you hold it when not moving, right? When you hold the dodge button and you're not moving, she generates this shield. And what you're gonna see on the screen right now is when you let go of the shield right when the enemy attacks, she does a counter attack. Now keep in mind that when she does that counter attack, she's losing one of her ice bearer icebreaker marks. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to maximize on damage using this charge attack, right? You're going to lose one of those ice bearer marks and you'll have to use your skill 1 in order to get one of those back. So now the fun part, we're gonna get right into cruise mode. Now I'm gonna have a very limited amount of time to do this, so I'm literally going to just have to clip this together for you guys. So when you hit skill 3, she goes into her cruise mode. You see there's a bar at the very bottom that allows you to stay in this mode for as long as this bar is available. This is her basic attack. This is her skill 1, which can freeze the enemy. And this is skill 2. It dashes towards the enemy. This is me using her basic attack along with skill 2. And her skill 3 basically dives under to end the entire cruising mode, right? It's basically the same as waiting for that bar to end. So when you do this, she'll dive under the ground and then jump out at the target, dealing ice damage, and go back into her first mode. So Skadi is a very, very unique unit, and I've said this before in my live streams. Every single one of these characters are very unique. And the fact that Yongshi makes every single one of them feel so different makes you feel like you might miss out on one if you end up missing their rate up or you don't end up getting that character. So when the character's available for testing in her event and you're curious if you really want her or not, give her a try. She's very fun. If you don't want her, then you don't want her. But I believe there's a lot of people who just haven't used her before, and they might actually enjoy this character a lot. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm gonna go ahead and join a combat sequence so you guys can see exactly how she plays in the right situations. Now just keep in mind, I'm not a pro at this. I just have fun. So this isn't a perfect way to use her type of video. This will be me just using her in a combat situation. Okay, let's see if we can defeat her just using Skadi. I'm pretty sure this won't be too difficult. Oh, I got. Oh, you can get 4.
不过是些凡人罢了。
Okay.